You could forgive folks in Sun Valley if they looked around recently and said, this place looks a lot different than it did a few years ago. New faces, new places to live in that part of Denver. Our Angeline McCall looks at what's being done to weave people together as neighbors.
I hope that it truly changes the trajectory of this community.
In a neighborhood still being rebuilt, the people here know the foundation is what's most important.
Should I use this one on profit? Yeah.
In the heart of Sun Valley,
So we're trying to make the most out of it, trying to give back to the people.
Isaac Gomez with the team from the Sun Valley Youth Center is doing outreach at the buildings.
Taking care of the Sun Valley community, man.
Buildings that once looked so different. Denver Housing Authority tore down the original affordable housing, building new units that have come with new families.
We lose something when we're moving all the time, and I think a lot of families in this community had to move, whether it's for safety or for cost.
Curtis Bryant knows change can't happen without time.
It's definitely a close-knit community that lost its touch in the transition, and they're fighting to get that back. We heard from a lot of community members about security struggles, about food struggles, about things that they wanted to see happen to bring more positivity to the community.
It's why the Sun Valley Youth Team decided to do this outreach 4 times a week
Would you like some free nachos?
at 4 different DHA buildings in Sun Valley.
People like it cheesy. We like talking to people. Sometimes we'll have a group of people just chilling with us and telling us like what's going on in the apartment complexes. And we like to listen because we could also voice what struggles they're going through.
Residents have come to expect the routine.
Yeah, I think it's good to see that they bring stuff to the community because even though it's a hard area sometimes, it brings the kids joy.
My kids love Nacho Day.
Calliandra Campbell knows it's less about snacks, more about connection.
I grew up in foster care around this area when I was a teenager, so it's like the Sun Valleys aren't known to be so welcoming, and it's usually like a place kind of has fear in it.
That's why they're laying the foundation for something different.
The vibe that they bring here is that there is that little bit of hope.
A chance to rebuild a neighborhood, not with construction, but with the people who are in it.
It's definitely a good start to maybe a new neighborhood.
In 2016, DHA received a $30 million federal grant to invest in the Sun Valley neighborhood and develop some of these new housing units. Before these changes, the units were more like row homes. There were about 300 of them, a little more than that. DHA developed a plan to construct 750 units and more of apartment-style buildings, as you saw there, so doubling the size, Kyle, of subsidized housing available in the neighborhood.
And just a reminder, Angeline, that pride of place and true neighborhood feeling exists all over the city, right? Sun Valley is a neighborhood that we do not talk about very often, but it's a place where a lot of people have roots that go back quite a ways and they have strong connections.
So many strong connections. In fact, we talked with a young person. He was actually featured in the video. He's from Sun Valley, and he said that he kind of misses that feeling of walking around. He remembers as a kid playing in the neighborhood, and so they're just trying to get that feeling back for people.
It's a really great story. Angeline McCall, thank you very much.